everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, you're so very welcome. I'm Jane, my husband Michael is behind the camera. We're British, early retirees, debt and mortgage free and living a thrifty, frugal and money saving life on a super tight budget here in Brittany in northwest France. And every Wednesday we open our home, we invite you in for a mid-week money chat. Let's have a look at what we're going to talk about today. If you're new to the channel, you obviously don't know that every January for us is a no spend month. We also have no spend July and no spend October, 3 full months of not spending. We then have the last week of every month, all year, which is a complete don't spend any money at all. You might be, well, explain that to me, give me more detail. A no spend month for us is we spend our budgeted amount of money at the supermarket. Food, drink, toiletries, cleaning products, laundry products, bathroom tissue, dog food. That's within our supermarket budget. We put fuel in the car so we can get to where we need to go, and we pay the bills. We don't buy anything else. And our no spend week every single month, we don't spend any money at all. And we do that so we can reconcile our figures, so we can tally up what we spend, and we have a clear divide of spending and saving and putting the money aside and moving the money between one month and the next. And doesn't all that sound so easy? Doesn't that all sound as just it's a breeze, isn't it? But anybody out there who does no spend weeks or no spend months knows it can be really, really difficult. Let's have a quick chat about those difficulties. There are so many reasons why, even though we've decided to have a no spend month or a no spend week, that we can really feel like giving up at a moment's notice. So today's chat is all about those triggers, those things that can cause us to want to give up, that can make us spend. And then stay until the end of the video, because it's all going to be about coping mechanisms and ways we deal with those emotions and how we overcome them. We can never ever underestimate the effects of the winter blues. None of us can. It's the time of year, especially here in northern France or this part of northern Europe, or who knows where you live as well, where it is the worst weather, that January weather. It's the coldest, and here it's constantly wet, like rain coming in sideways, wind, we've had 120 kilometre winds, we have storms. Never underestimate the effect of winter weather on your emotions. So sometimes when you're sitting thinking to yourself, I just want to go out and spend money, I could just go and buy something right now, just check, look out of the window. Is it really dark and cloudy? Is it really gloomy? Is it really rainy? Is it really cold? And think to yourself, hang on a minute, am I feeling like this because the weather's really, really bad? So the big time of year when they really sell a lot in all the stores is leading up to Christmas, and then come January, it's a point where they find it difficult to sell stuff. So this is the time of year that we can really call marketing madness. They are doing anything and everything to sell to you. They are digging marketing techniques out of every single bucket, pot, drawer, cupboard they've got. So let's go through what they're doing. First of all, it's the sales season. They're doing in the supermarket, aren't they? You buy 2, you get 1 free. Or you buy 1, you get the next one at a reduced price. And then anyone that you've bought anything of previously, they're bombarding you with offers, aren't they? Anything that you've looked at on social media or anyone else, that's popping up in the algorithm. They're really forcing that at the moment. And then there's all the new year, new you. Everywhere they're advertising for dieting and exercising and skincare regime. New year, new you, do your house up, freshen up your garden, get ready, exercise equipment, you name it, they are throwing it at you. So just remember, if you're feeling a bit moody, you're feeling a bit low, you've got the winter blues, and then there's the marketing madness. So be aware of that one. The marketing madness is just one of the things that could take you away from your no spend and get you spending. The next thing to beware of are all of those second-hand bargains. Now we're second-hand buyers, so we know there's good prices out there, but you can get carried away, especially at this time of year, because the market is often flooded with second-hand bargains. People have had a New Year clear out, they're selling it. They've had unwanted Christmas gifts, they're selling them. They bought stuff in all the sales, they're selling their old stuff. And you have to be aware of the fact that maybe this is catching your eye. So put that on your radar. You're a bargain hunter. The bargains are out there, and you have to think to yourself, just steady on a minute, it's no spend January, or no spend whatever month it is, or no spend Tuesday, and just be aware of the fact that those bargains are catching your eye. I absolutely love a new year. It fills me with energy and enthusiasm, and you might be the same too. And when it comes to new year, you think new year, new projects. And it can be very tempting to take a real run at these things. Think, right, I want to move this, I want to change that, and I want to make a fresh start on this, I want to get going with this project. And if you're not careful, it can start costing you money. So be aware of those emotions. I know I am, and I have to hold myself back of these new year energies and new projects. But just be aware of that. Know that's how you feel. Take a step back. So we've looked at all those things that could trigger emotions or trigger your spending or make you feel like you're missing out or make you feel like you want to give up on your no spend. So let's have a look at some strategies and solutions here. Now the first one is to be very, very aware of sales. Most of them, smoke and mirrors, baloney. Not really great value at all. So when you have a look, for example, in the supermarket, and you think, oh, this is a massive sale, and you can see it says buy one, get the second half price. Often they've jacked up the price of the first product and you're paying a normal price. The second one is with sales, to realise there's always sales. There's always something that they're reducing the price on. Okay, you know, chicken might be on an amazing sale this week, or something else will be on sale next week. There's going to be all of those things. And then when you start looking at things that are on offer or on sale, evaluate, really step back and ask yourselves, did I come in here for this? Did I really want this in the first place? But please, when there is a sale, even if it's on your shopping list, even if it's not no spend, take a real look at this, do the maths, step back, look at your previous receipts and ask yourself, is this even really good value? Is this even a genuine sale? When we're busy with work, that's not when we're distracted. That's not when we are tempted to spend. It's when we're not working. That's when we can start to feel like, what am I going to do? I'm feeling a bit bored. I'm feeling a bit winter bluesy. This really, really is the time of year to embrace your hobbies. This really is the time to get out those games, those jigsaws, those puzzles, read those books, catch up on those movies. Are you paying for a TV subscription? Are you really using it? Go through those and make plans of the movies that you're going to watch. Do you have a music subscription? Are you really making the most of that? Get listening to those. Really make the most of it. Are you a mender? Are you a shed fettler? Are you somebody who's making stuff in the barn? Do you have those hobbies that you really do need to get in there and get on with it? Are you a knitter? Are you a sewer? Do you already have everything that you need to do your hobbies? Use up what you've got, keep yourself busy and enjoy them. It's been well proven that a clean and tidy and orderly environment can lift our mood. So we've all got those areas of our home, you know, that cupboard with the pans in. You want to get the pan in and out really quickly. We've all got those areas in that drawer in the bedroom full of socks and t-shirts. We've all got areas in our house that can get a bit cluttered and a bit muddled and a bit untidy. So it's a really good time of year to break these tasks down. I like to do it in a 10-minute burst. So I might take one kitchen cupboard and in 10 minutes I can empty it, clean it, tidy it, put everything back in order, shut that cupboard and tick that off my list. It might be the books that you need to go through. It might be the tools in your shed, or those packets of seeds, or those things that you need to get ready for the garden, or the kids' toys, or stuff that you have around the house for your jobs. But take a task, one room at a time, a little bit at a time, and start to tidy, clean and declutter. Keep working through your no spend month with that. Maybe if it's only one task a day, by the end of the month you'll have 30 tasks done. A no spend month is a fantastic time to catch up on all those little unfinished DIY jobs that you've got around the house. You know, the ones where you've bought the paint, you've not used it, you've bought those pieces for the bathroom, the toilet roll holder, the towel rail, but you've not put them up yet. You've made those curtains, but you've not finished sewing the hem. You've made those cushion covers, but you've not finished putting the zip in yet. You know, those little bits and pieces of jobs that you have outstanding. So, British people, we call this snagging. What you can do is go room to room and think of the little pieces of jobs that need doing. You know, that bit of chipped paint on the corner of the door that you just know would take you 5 or 10 minutes to sand back and touch up the paint there. So, go around the house, get your snagging list together. It will keep you busy and it will give you that feeling of finishing something, that real good feeling of satisfaction that you can tick off all those little jobs around the house, keep you busy, stop you feeling dissatisfied with your home. Point is something that you may not have thought about as something to keep you in your no spend month or to stop you from spending at any time. And it's something that we know we all need to do, and it is to keep moving, to keep ourselves healthy. Have you got the exercise bike in the corner of your bedroom and it's just got clothes slung over it? Get it dusted off and get using it. Have you got the rowing machine in the basement? You've got this exercise equipment here, there and everywhere. You've got that little mini stepper that you bought to keep yourself fit. Do you have that exercise DVD? Those things that you know that you need to do. Fitting those into our day, whether it's a 30-minute walk in a break in the weather. I know it sounds hard, getting yourself wrapped up, getting yourself out there in the winter cold. Get yourself out for a walk. No, someone's going to tell me, I'm living in Alaska, there's 10 foot of snow. I get that, but there are plenty of ways that we can keep moving, even if it's inside, even if we just put on a YouTube exercise video. Look up quick 10-minute exercise video for people over 60, 90, 105, whatever bracket that you feel that you belong in or choose to be in. Have a look at that and think of exercise. It could be Pilates for beginners, but it's a great mood lifter. And if we are feeling happy about ourselves, we've decluttered and cleaned our house, we've ticked off all those little jobs that we need to do, that we've embraced those hobbies that we really love, that we've put aside maybe, and we keep ourselves moving, our state of mind will be increased and we'll be able to keep going with that no spend. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, go on, hit that like button. We read every one of your comments and we really enjoy them. So tell me, if you do a no spend month or a no spend week, what do you do to motivate yourself and keep busy? Because I promise you, we all have that moments where we feel like giving up. Thanks again. See you again soon. Bye.